Hello fam, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make an Ankara reversible tote bag. Alright, so stop throwing away your scrap fabrics or pieces of fabrics lying around your working space. You can actually use it to make something useful for yourself, or you can even make several of these for sale. Yes, you can make this for sale. As you can see, it looks really beautiful and it's reversible, which means you can use either of the size. All right, so like guys, let's get into the tutorial. So you'll be needing a different piece of fabric. Like I'm using these two beautiful piece of fabric. Okay, so you use two pieces of fabric that match. Okay, so that it comes out beautiful. So folded into two, the length is 17 inches and the width is 14 inches. All right, this is for a medium size. All right, so both should be the same thing. Okay, so I folded the length into two. As you can see, like I said, it is 17 inches by length and 14 inches by width for a medium size tote bag. Okay, the both are the same. So for the strap is, of course, you need two straps. um the strap is 25 inches by length. All right, I use 25 inches by length and then 4 inches width. So now let's get started with the sewing. So for the piece of Ankara, you're going to match them up together, front facing front. Okay, so here is the front of this piece, and then this is front. Then I'll place the front of this one on it, so the front should be facing each other. Place it equally like I am doing. And then you're going to sew on the sides by a quarter of an inch all the way around. Okay, but you're going to leave about 3 or 4 inches allowance or space on one side of it, like this, about 4 inches, so that you can turn it inside out when you're done. So I've stitched on it, and as you can see the space I left, I'll be using that space to turn this up and inside out. But first let me trim out the edges, okay, so that everything is just fine and lays flat. Trim out the edges, and then I'm going to turn this inside out through the space that I created. So I'll put my hand there and turn this inside out. Make sure you bring out all the sharp edges with your scissors. I've done this, and I'll go ahead and iron. Please guys, iron, it is very important so your work comes out very neat. Iron this flat. And then for the straps, I'm going to work on the straps now. So on one end of the strap, I'm going to fold in 1 inch. Make sure it's 1 inch. Okay, so just measure if you're not sure. You don't want one strap to be bigger or wider than the other, so everything is supposed to be okay, the same, so that it looks fine and professional. So you iron on it, and then on the other side you also fold in 1 inch. Therefore they are supposed to meet at the middle. All right, two folds are supposed to meet at the middle. So you're going to iron this flat. Okay, ironing makes it easier for you and neater. All right, then after that I'll fold it in again into two this time, as you can see, and I'm going to stitch on the open end, just right on the open end. All right, close to the edge. I'll do this for two of the straps, and then I'll iron the one I already stitched, that is this one, and then I'll come back and show you guys. I've done all of that. I've iron this flat. See how flat and nice it's looking. All right, I also iron in a quarter of an inch of that space that I created. I'll be stitching this down, okay, just to close it. I'll close this place. All right, so For the strap, I also did the same thing. For the strap, I ironed the 1 inch on both ends and then folded into two and then iron. I'll go ahead and stitch the ends, like I said, the open ends. So I've stitched the ends and then I'll show you how to attach the strap to the bag. So on one end of the bag here, I'm going to fold in I'm going to fold in 1 inch like this. I'll fold in 1 inch like this, but first I'm going to measure where my strap is supposed to be. So I'll just get my tape and from there I'm going to measure in 3 inches from one side. Then the other side I also measure in 3 inches. This is where my strap is going to start from. So you measure 3 inches on both ends and then you get your strap and you put it inside the fold. Remember I folded 1 inch, so you put it inside a fold starting from where you marked your 3 inches. You can see where my choke is. Okay, so I'm going to hold this down with my pin. Then you're also going to do the same thing on the other side that we marked 3 inches. Using this same strap, I actually made a mistake, guys. I grabbed another strap, but guys, don't do that. Okay, one strap is one for one side. I made this mistake, but I realized after I sewed or like did everything, but I eventually loosened it up. Okay, so guys, here is a mistake I made. Don't make this mistake, guys. But let's go on. It's not going to affect anything and any further, but don't make the mistake. So I've removed the pin that I used to hold the straps down. After I've stitched on the straps, I'm going to just fold my strap up. See, I've stitched on it. I'll bring it up like this, fold it up, and then I'm going to top stitch. Okay, not just on the strap. I'll top stitch the whole of the upper part, starting from the beginning, stitch on the strap, then to the end. I'll just top stitch on the upper part. All right, so I've done that, and as you can see I also made a cross stitch. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, I did a cross stitch, and this is just for fancy. Plus it also makes your handle very strong. As you can see the other side, the cross kind of cross stitch. All right, so it's looking very neat right now. Just makes your handle very strong. So guys, here I've already loosened up the strap, the mistake, and I corrected it. Okay, so one strap should be for one end and the other strap should be for the other ends. Okay, so I was just trying to explain that one strap should be for this end and then the other strap for this. Okay, so the next thing is to fold this into two and stitch the sides. So I'll fold it into two, just to make everything align properly, and then I'm going to stitch the side with 1/4 inch. And that'll be all for the tutorial, guys. It is very easy. I made this in 15 minutes or less, trust me, guys, and it's very, very beautiful. So guys, please, please, please give me a thumbs up, just like this video for me, and please subscribe to my channel, and please drop your comments. Tell me what you think about this tote bag. Is it beautiful? Do you love it? Do you like the color combination? So guys, thank you so much for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe to my channel, please. It helps me a lot. It encourages me to keep creating. Thank you guys for watching once again, and I'm going to see you in my next video. Please, if you make this and you would like to show me the outcome, I don't mind. You can send me a picture on my Facebook page. I have a Facebook page, Nest Clothing. I'm going to just put the correct spelling up here, so you can send me a picture. And you can also just share this video if you enjoyed it. So this is how it's looking. You can wear these whichever way because it's reversible, and both sides are actually very neat, so you can wear whichever side you want. Okay, so just go ahead and iron this, press it flat, and you're good to go. Okay, thank you guys for watching again. Thank you so much if you watch to the end, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye.